Hopefully you slept well. I've been up for a while taking care of some things, but I wanted to get in here and pass y'all some quick messages. So, what I was picking up on this morning, you already see it in the title. Know that any and all content I do provide is never intended to hurt or harm or target anyone. Know that it is simply here to give you the information that you may already know, and for some, you do not know. Anything you need to know about your girl Sierra, you can find it in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into this message. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff. Keep it OG. Most importantly, if you do not know what an OG is, it is an old wise God. So I am going to clear the energy and get right on into the message. You see what's going on in it. Officials were able to obtain their records. Someone's about to get an unexpected house visit from the authorities. So there was some sort of path that opened up. They were able, and I don't know what this was, but they were able to get some sort of information where they were able to head out to a facility, some sort of doctor's office, and obtain some sort of records on an individual. This is some sort of break in a case, because this could have been, for some of y'all, it had to do with some sort of case. So I'm going to clear the energy and get right into the message that I was picking up on. Take your time, but I will not be here long. So I'm going to get the tea out for y'all, and I'm going to slide up out of this message. So do yourself a favor, do your girl a favor, hit the notification bell to stay in the loop, like, comment, subscribe, share, become a member if you like the content your girl is providing. Double tap them screens if you do not see that like button. So let's go ahead and get into it. Take from this energy myself, the collective, my cords, my crown chakra, my third eye and throat chakra. Anything that is not of divine love, I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic, projections onto either collective or this reading. I ask that you return this energy back to the universe, returning it back to its sender with love and light, with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, ashe, oh. So let's go ahead and get into it. Ten of Swords energy, something is coming to an end. Maybe this is a case that is wrapping up, and again, official person here. So there's something collapsing for somebody here. It looks like somebody was playing some sort of victim, and this is what somebody was finding, and this is what they may be finding out, or somebody might try to play the victim with this Ten of Swords energy. Now that this official person was able to obtain these records on someone's health, looks like somebody has been going back and forth to the hospital. And this is what they're learning on this visit, is this person comes back and forth to the doctor. They're in their thoughts, because I don't know if they had a conversation with this person already with the false person energy here. Looks like this person lied here about a feminine energy here. There could have been another couple or something attached to whatever this is. Take what resonates here. But there is a journey coming into a home here. There's also maybe a family home or to someone's family. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. It looks like they're on the path of this main male here, and it has to do with them visiting the doctor. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what does not here. Okay, someone may be being advised to go get a checkup after they obtain whatever this is that they obtain for about this person's health. Okay, so they're on a pathway to this false person's home here, a journey here. Again, like I said, they were journeying to the hospital here. This main male house looks like they're pulling up on, but there may be more than one person here. They may be going to more than one person's house as well, family room energy. So it could have to do with a family home or a family. There is a meeting that may be called as well, or this person may be prompted to call their lawyer or someone after this visit takes place. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, something here that was going on about somebody's wish fulfillment, and that may be what this official is thinking about, because it looks like they're in their head about somebody here in a picture that they was painting about a feminine or masculine energy here. Okay, so whatever it is, there was some sort of wish that someone wanted. I don't know if there's more than one doctor they went to, because unexpected income was coming out. So I don't know if they did a little digging here, because it looks like they had a meeting with a male physician. Okay, whoever it is at this doctor, it was a male, and it was somebody here. Maybe they were in their uniform. Whoever it was at this hospital, it's an official person. So it may be somebody high up in the chain at this doctor, and it looks like they had a meeting with that person. and they were learning something about a woman looks like it, because the main female is here, when they lived in that area. So you could have lived in the country or something like that. It doesn't matter. They're learning something about maybe you came and visited that hospital before, because whatever it is, they had a meeting with the official, but it was about a man as well. And I don't know if that person tried to give this official some sort of money that worked at the hospital, because it looks like that's something that was coming out. So I wanted to jump on live and do this with y'all. So it looked like they were trying to pay an official in a high position at a hospital to do something to your records, or to do something. What they're finding out when they obtain this male's records is that this person or female had something here. Okay. And I don't know, official, that unexpected income looks like they tried to give, because when they're meeting in this meeting room, looks like this person's family tried to pay the official to paint a picture or to match a picture that they were painting about whoever you are. Okay, so it looks like they might have met with this family prior to going to this hospital, because remember, the pathway opened. So something opened up and they got a break, which led to them going to this hospital here and having a meeting with a male physician or a male authority person at this hospital. In passing, looked like they passed some sort of security or something like that. So maybe there were questions asked to security, because the security is passing in the hospital. So they may have met with a couple officials within the hospital, like a security officer, whatever it is in the hospital, but a person they had a meeting with. Okay. And they're learning something here about unexpected income. Okay. And it had to do with a previous house, and they're in their thoughts about what it is that they were told, because I keep getting like they had a conversation about you, because Ace of Cups energy here is intimacy, okay? And it was what the person that they found out was sick was painting about you. And then they signed their name. You see these initials, they initial, and they signed something to be truthful with this official person, which is the officer, about a female or a masculine. But after something opened up, and they took this trip down here, they're finding out more. And so now they're in their thoughts about what it was that they were told originally about a woman or a masculine energy. Take what resonates here. There's been more than one person here with the false person here that's been to this hospital as well, or been down this road, or been around this. Now there's a journey taking place here with the main male in the journey. So it looks like they're about to visit a masculine energy who they're learning that has something to do, maybe them and their family, with some sort of money that they tried. It looks like they try to bribe and off the doctor, an official at the hospital. Okay, because Page of Wands is sticking out, so it's a message. So they could have showed this officer a message or something like that from somebody as well. Okay, take what resonates, because there was some sort of wish fulfillment. And this is why I'm getting a bride. Distant Horizon talks about someone wishes. And so they wanted something to take place, because this is what they're learning in this meeting, that they could have paid, or that they try to offer this official person at the hospital some sort of unexpected income, some sort of wish fulfillment, if they did something. Okay. Now, a message of concern is here. So something is not good news, and it's about some sort of job here. Okay. Maybe there is somebody within there that did fall for something here in the hospital, because the message of concern on occupation on this visit looks like somebody in there did fall for something. So it may be allegedly more than one person within the facility that accepted something, but whoever this doctor is, looks like they did not accept some sort of money, but this official person is learning that someone else within the hospital accepted some sort of bribe to do something here, which caused some sort of delays here. No movement for whoever you are, because it looks like they're learning how some sort of movement, how you lost some sort of movement in your life. Ten of Swords is coming to a painful ending because of what they did in the past. And the magician energy says that they sold a good story, okay, to someone here because they wanted to manifest something here. Now, what they're learning is that this official at this hospital doctor is fond of you. Maybe a child was there as well, but they're fond of you. Not to say like, you know, they don't know you, but they are saying like, this is memory. Their memory of you was not a bad experience. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. But they are speaking of someone from your past here, trying to sell them a good story. 8 of Wands energy, they was moving fast, okay? Or they're saying this could be another color, somebody Caucasian as well. Just take what resonates here. Okay, whatever it is, they moving fast on something. Now, change is sticking out. So there is somebody here that could have moved. So if this is a hospital where you used to live or a facility, looks like a permanent change was made. And it looks like boop, 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 into a new home. So somebody here moved from the original place where somebody tried to get a wish fulfillment at. So you could have transfer, transition out of that country, state, wherever it was, and you move somewhere else. Okay? Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. And whatever it was, they had to terminate some sort of services. The number 9 talks about services. This could be September, going to be very significant. September 3rd is here. September 6th, March 6th, February 7th. September 2nd, September 7th, February 7th, 3rd, 6th, February 2nd, 11, and the 3rd. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? So something is coming to an ending because what they're learning on the 10 of Swords energy is about betrayal. That somebody betrayed somebody committed fraud, or they stabbed somebody in the back. And that's what this detailed information is that they're learning in this meeting. Let me look at the meeting a little bit more because somebody did move here. Okay? And something to do, let me see. I need one more on this here. Because see, the officer is now in their thoughts. It could be a detective with the thoughts energy being a detective hermit energy, right? So it could be like a detective, somebody here that wears a uniform, but they wear like both clothes. I know some detectives, whatever, so community fail. So what they're learning here, if y'all saw that courtship energy, is that it was a partnership within the community. So there's more than one visit that was taking place, and they're learning that there's a community of individuals that was in on some sort of conspiracy within a community, okay? Because they had people that were supporting. And so this is what they're learning. See, there's somebody here that's on your side, because this community energy is saying that somebody found their tribe. Allegedly, somebody here was able to get a community to operate or work with them in something that they were allegedly doing to you. Okay? Because they thought they found their tribe. And see, this is why this official is in their thoughts about this community. So it looks like they've been back and forth to this community before. And they've talked to multiple individuals here in this community. Now, something that this theory or whatever it was is now coming to an end. Because they're learning that the community committed fraud and put 10 swords in somebody's back, okay? Something is collapsing, a theory that they originally had of a community or what was said is collapsing, okay, in a community. What the original visit was, because there looks like more than one journey. Other than this hospital, that's the breakthrough I was picking up on, right? And so community here in Journey looks like they visited this community more than once. And what they're in their thoughts about is what a community originally said to them that is now collapsing. What they found out and what they're putting together, because it's what they painted about you. A community painted a picture about you, male or female, okay? And so There may be visits going to other individuals as well. So when I got the unexpected house visit or house call, I put a house call at first because I got house call. So there's either call or house visits. Okay. Something is coming to an ending, a painful ending at that. Because this is defeat energy. Let me see what else is going on. Because see, the memory and the Six of Cups is here. People that you're familiar with. And they're learning of a community betrayal where they were selling this detective, official, a good story. Okay? They were lying in order to manifest something. Not sure what they wanted. Maybe it was some sort of wish fulfillment, but they were trying to manifest something. And this is why everybody was saying the same thing or telling the same story. Okay. They were moving real fast. 8 of Wands here. Quick and decisive action. See, something is being put in place because maybe somebody's listening, cross-watch your energy. But people are moving fast here on this message. Let's get the likes up. I can delay the message. Say it's 100 and some people in here. 100 and some people. 77 likes. Let's get the likes up. It should at least be equal to. Hit the like buttons. Hit the like buttons. I'm not going to beg you, but I'm going to ask you to hit the like button. There's 202 people in here. I will delay the message. Don't worry. I can sip my mix this morning, my chlorophyll and stuff. 200 and some people in here. Let's hit the like buttons, okay? This is not what we're going to keep on doing. You're not going to keep taking my tea and you can't like the like button. It is very anonymous. If you get in here, show some respect. Hit the like button. If you're here for the tea, because obviously the views keep going up. So there's something here that you are gravitating to. So it doesn't hurt you or hurt your pockets to hit the like button. You're not paying for anything. So it doesn't cost you, nor is it going to break your back or your finger to double tap the screen or hit the like button. It's absurd that so many adults could be in here and you cannot hit the like button. Obviously, you are op or you are just somebody here that's real petty. And let's be realistic about it, because there's no reason that it should not be equal to, if not greater. Okay? And I appreciate all my the people that always show support in here. I appreciate all your love and support. But you got to understand, and I know y'all understand because a lot of y'all are in here and y'all say the same thing. Hit the like button if you're going to be in here. And I appreciate that love because I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm going to continue my message. But it's nothing wrong with hitting the like button. It doesn't cost you a cent. Okay? And that's the weird thing to me. Is like people be like, it don't cost you. I can't see who did it. It's very anonymous. So I don't know if you're a cross watcher, an op or not. All I can do is make assumptions. And when you make assumptions, you make an ass out of yourself. But it looks like I'm always proving myself right. So I'm never making an ass out of myself. I'm always proving my point. Okay, so thank y'all. Let me go ahead and proceed because I know a lot of people want to hear this. So let me put this back together. So here, whatever wish fulfillment was, for some of y'all, it had to do with poverty. So that means a loss of a job, loss of money, some sort of substantial loss. At least the overall energy is signifying substantial loss of money. Now, there could be a whole community that's about to take an L and lose jobs. Poverty talks about loss of job, loss of substantial amount of money. This is something that they also could be worried about as well, is being separated and losing because of what they were so quick to do. And it's because of the effect of communication giving clarity that a community was swept off their feet. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be SEX. But they were swept off their feet. Ace of Cups could indicate that there was some sort of sexual encounters with some individuals, may not be all, but it definitely was with that Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, definitely could have been. But there's some sort of optimism here And it may be the official and this official person, this doctor at the hospital. Somebody is optimistic about a message or whatever it was. Because it's kind of like they left there feeling confident about what they received on individuals with that Ace of Cups, Page of Wands energy. Because whatever it is, they're learning that something is deep. Ace of Cups says deep. So something is very deep within the community, kind of like they wanted to bury it, because I did see the death of the coffin energy. Let me look again. So I saw the coffin. This does talk about some sort of losses here, but that's what they're learning in the hospital from this doctor, because they were fond of you, or at least the impression of you wasn't a bad impression of you in the Six of Cups energy. And some things that's being said or mentioned at this meeting with this doctor here is emphasizing on people you familiar with, or that the officer has already familiarized themselves with. This is why I'm saying that they could have been to this community before they were prompted to go to this hospital. Because whoever the doctor is, they're familiarizing themselves. Telling the officer or this official, this detective hermit energy, of individuals that they're already familiar with. Okay? And these some of them. And that would mean this journey here on a path, they've been there and they talk to people within the community. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And this is the memory energy. So they're talking about things from his memory, whoever this official is. It's their memory of individuals who they saw. Looks like a main male, which is a father. It looks like he's saying that somebody came in as a father of someone. Godfather, grandfather, a father, a main male that's going to be very important to this official's case. Okay? Looks like, yeah, I told you, coffin energy. So they was concealing something. And what it is, it's records. They try to conceal the records or conceal something. They didn't want something to be seen. And so the official in this meeting energy is telling this official that what somebody was doing was closed off. They wanted it concealed. And also, this is why he's in his thoughts about the community, it's because the community concealed the fact, or they concealed some things from him or her, whoever the official is. They lied, making them all false individuals, misrepresenting themselves. Okay? Something about a bank is going to be connected to it with the wealthy man is a bank. A bank manager, a branch manager is also going to be connected to, whatever this is. Give me 1 second, y'all. So what I'm getting here, Two of Swords energy, is he didn't accept something. This official, this doctor didn't accept something when this person came to sweep them off their feet. Trying to play like the genie. Two of Swords energy here was somebody was turning a blind eye. So this official is learning that people were turning a blind eye here. Offsetting factors, a truce energy here. Somebody might be waving a white flag here after this information comes out on the Two of Swords energy because of the offsetting factors or because of the factors. Okay? Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. So what I'm getting, coffin, the Scorpio could be here, doesn't have to be, but the coffin definitely talks about an ending for a new beginning, but it's also a closet, a chest, things being concealed. It's not just death or ending. I mean, it is an ending, but it's something that they don't want to be revealed to the public. And that's what they're learning is somebody didn't want something revealed to the public, at least in that meeting. Let me see, okay? Could be about a marriage as well. Heavy on some sort of messages, some sort of phone calls they were concealing. Okay, there you go. Okay, so messages, phone calls, certified mail. They were concealing something or hiding somebody's mail. So I don't know if this official is saying that they try to reach out to you in the past, Six of Cups, but somebody was concealing your mail because somebody sent something to you certified that you didn't receive. Okay. Now, an official could have reached out to somebody where they hung up the phone because it says the call ended. So somebody had ended a phone call. If the doctor reached out to you, somebody reached out and somebody ended a call. There also was mail, letters, or something mailed out. But it looks like things you never received because this is pieces of mail that never were open. Okay. So somebody was getting your mail. And some sort of phone call that took place that he's speaking about in this meeting is that a caller ended, call ended, a message ended. They never got a response. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, resonates, leave what doesn't, y'all. Let me get a little bit more. Let me get one more. One more card. That's my crystal. All right, let me see. What else am I getting? So imprisonment energy. So there's something that they were concealing. See, they was putting you in like some sort of prison. Imprisonment energy is confinement. So what they wanted, distant horizon, was trying to confine you. Maybe get you locked up, because there's something about locked up allegedly in this town as well. So I heard courthouse, so that would mean contracts with the courthouse or something within the courts that allegedly got somebody confined. If it's not locked up, it is a restriction in the past. It's a lockup in the past here, connected to the community as well. Because I heard I did a little investigating myself. So that may be coming from the doctor is saying they did a little digging themselves into something here within the community connected to you. And so imprisonment energy here, they're in their thoughts about some sort of confinement, some sort of blocking, restricting. This is remote viewing, jail, somebody going to jail. Okay, this is actually being in prison or jail. This card actually symbolizes it. Being in prison, confinement, and it would be in the past here. Okay. This is also Army, military, as well, any of those branches, Marines. So I heard Marines, Paul energy. So Marines and Navy is going to be very significant here in this community. And so this house is there. So a community that houses vets, retirees. I heard retirees. So people that are vets. And people who are on active, I heard active duty. So they may be, it starts with an R, I believe. And so that's what I heard. What is it? Reserves? So people that are like in reserves energy is in this community with the house. Okay. There's some sort of confinement that's going on, blocking energy, because they're in this thoughts about this community. And then manipulating. Magician energy is manipulating the jail, the prisons, or this community to block people. But see, somebody was able to make it out. If I didn't know any better, you're really like some sort of like walking evidence or witness, because you were able to make it out of a community to a new place here. But there's also said that the community experienced changes by confining you. So it kind of works in the restorative justice where they all came up with some sort of imprisonment or something for you. But the community received upgrades. The change on houses in the community, which says that there were renovations done to houses. When restorative justice is utilized, there's things that, and like depending on what the community agrees, they things go back into the community. These were people that say that you hurt them, and so things. And sometimes when they make, it depends on how we look at it. Okay, well, just let me, for a lot of people that don't know, There's changes that were made in the community, and it looks like on houses. As you were in the community started to grow. You were starting to see the roads being done, houses being done, because this is a change in houses. Agriculture going to be very significant to that pathway. The community started to see, that's the thing. The community, when you were somewhere, when they were restricting you, the community started to grow. So if there were dirt roads, they started to pave the roads. The houses, if there are homes here that were not being kept up, now you start to see changes. And that may be what this official is saying. They noticed that the community started to change. Upgrades came to the community. I thought I was going to be quick. Y'all give me a minute. Yeah, 6 of Wands, that's the truth. So what you see, attraction, it became an attraction destination area or something here. The community began to look more attractive. So they started to, whatever they're taking from you, the community received unexpected income. And so that would indicate in agriculture, infrastructure, what the town needed. And so what the town needed, or the city, whatever it needed, is what actually occurred. So they got upgrades where they started to look attractive, attention. Because see, this is what somebody started paying attention to, is that the town started to get a makeover. 6 of Wands. While somebody was in a hermit, but whoever the hermit 6 of Wands is, you were reflecting, introspecting on what you were seeing, but also making some sort of appearance on the 6 of Wands energy. So I don't know if you were stating that you started to notice your town was changing. The city was changing. The houses started to be renovated. Things were renovated. The town became renovated off of whoever you are. And there's somebody here, a hermit is going viral, or you went viral before you left somewhere, bringing attention to this community in town before you departed. You may not know it, but you did, with the hermit and the 6 of Wands. Now there's a Virgo nurse or somebody with the facility being bad health. There's a Virgo that looks like they work in a facility or somewhere within there. Maybe house energy here. Sorry, y'all. I was all in the camera. The house energy would be like somebody like a CPN or a home health aide, okay, is there with the hermit. So it's a community that does some sort of caretaking. Remember when I was telling y'all about McAfee? McAfee, and it's like Medicaid. And you get paid to take care of your family members, okay? And it's off of Medicaid or Medicaid, something like that. And the government will pay you to take care of your elderly or sick family members. So this is something like that, because this is a home health aid on that Virgo is for sure with the house energy, okay? Let me go a little bit deeper. 6 of Wands here. Now, whoever you are, it's the hermit 6 of Wands. You kind of gave them what they wanted when they arrested you, because this would say that they put you on social media, hermit energy. When they arrested you, they put you on social media. Remember how Griffin did me, and I told y'all I haven't even been to court for the case. Griffin put me on Facebook, and I told them that was like defamation, but they said they do it to everybody and they cannot take it down, because everybody that comes in, even if you go to jail and you're not even even if you're not proven guilty, they still take a picture of everybody and put it on Facebook. And I said, well, that makes me look like I'm a criminal and I committed a crime. And it's been 4 years. I've been fighting right at 4 years in Griffin, Spalding County, Georgia. I've been fighting with them because since the day they arrested me, for 2 days, I went to jail because they messed up the warrant and they lied with Jose. They put me on social media and everybody saw me as a big criminal. And I'm just like, man, I haven't even been in court for 4 years later. I have not even been in court for it. So this is kind of what they were doing. So this officer, detective is finding out a lot that there was some sort of imprisonment and something that was put on bringing attention to you. Because this is a platform, but this is also public. But it would say a good story was sold online about you, magician. Sleight of hand, trickery was used online to make you look like a crook or a criminal. Defamation. Okay? As well as what was going on in this hospital. Now, somebody is in despair or they stressed out because you're on Six of Wands, Hermit, whoever you are, even though you changed residence and moved somewhere else. If you are telling this story like me, somebody watching you in despair because you bringing attention to a Virgo or a Hermit, somebody that stated themselves, or they watching you up in their room and they over here stressed out in despair energy, desperation energy. Help come quick so more people will be tuning into whoever you are because they're desperate. It says deeply unhappy. This is misery, and misery loves company. Okay? Because now a Virgo may have to quit their job because of what's being spoken on a Six of Wands about what they did to you. Okay? And this is being spoken. Okay? Some Wands. Now somebody is going viral. See, a Virgo looks like they went viral online or on a social media. Virgo or somebody. Now, if you see the serpent and the staff, right? That lets me know that a Virgo was in some sort of hospice energy or hospital or doing some sort of like hospital job. And with the house, it could be, and I heard accurate. That would be like CPN, a CPA. What is it? CPN, because I'm a CPN. So all of me and my siblings are all they're phlebotomists, nurses. My mom, RN. We all went to school in some sort of level of healthcare. So I'm a CPN. I'm a home health aide as well. I've been doing it for centuries. Now my siblings are as well. So somebody here in that serpent energy, there's something in the community where there may be buildings or facilities that have to say CPN or something here. Because that community of houses would say with the bad health is CPN or home health aides would be advertised. CNA. Thank you so much, babe. CNA. I said a CPN. A CNA, okay? A certified nurse's assistant. I thank you so much for that, okay? And so that's what I am, a home health aide and a CNA, as well as my siblings and phlebotomists, my mom, RN, all of us. My sister might be an LPN by now, I don't know. But this is that energy with the serpent and the staff that's also Celtic energy, okay? Something advertised online as well. They in despair. Somebody stressed out here, toiling labor because somebody wanted to help you. So this is indicating that the town or individuals were breadcrumbing you to a swords was turning a blind eye. Nobody wanted to help you because what was seen about you, and they used the fact that you were by yourself. So family room would indicate your family was no longer around. Your family left you in some sort of situation. Now everybody looks like they're messaging because the message energy on the Six of Wands would indicate people in real time here are messaging and calling because of the message that I'm putting out. 200 and some people, let's get the likes up, okay? I see people slow down on the likes. People tuning in, but everybody's slowing down on the likes. So it looks like I have about 235 people, 124 likes. Let's get the likes up, okay? So as soon as I said something, y'all slow down on the likes, okay? Let's get the likes up. I'm not going to play with my messages. I'm going to break it down, though. But respect is a must on my channel. If you don't respect me, then you should not be here. If you don't respect the message, then you should not be here. You should get the fuck out of here. And if you don't like the way I just said it, maybe you should do something about it. So that means see your way to the left or the right or double tap the screen if you want the message. Okay? So somebody is messaging or calling somebody here. and they in despair. They stressed out. Whoever is calling or messaging, a couple or somebody is in despair. Because there's money involved, sudden wealth here. And it's because of somebody being seen on the Six of Wands, and it could be me, but somebody over here calling and texting somebody here. Knight of Swords energy here, for sure. Somebody being, because they were being very impulsive. So this family and individuals were being very impulsive in this community. And a father or somebody, somebody was trying to act like a hero. Like they were saving you or saving somebody, but they asked in despair now because they wasn't saving nobody. They was only doing it for themselves, own personal gains. This is also verifying somebody in the Army, military, Marines, Navy. Paul energy going to be very significant. Bear, Paul energy is going to be involved. Okay. With that hero energy being this is somebody's son that was in the service. Okay. Somebody here, Two of Pentacles. They in despair because what they did was difficult launching. Two of Pentacles is time management. Heavy on the time management, going to be very significant. And it was difficulties launching this project. Adversity, new troubles coming in, concern, worry, embarrassment. Because something must be faced. Okay, tell me more about this here, what this officer is doing. What is this visit? A Leo energy going to be very significant. So Queen of Swords was speaking the truth to a Leo. Looks like somebody had communication with a Leo. Okay? Excuse me. You either had communication with a Leo, because there's a Leo from your past here that betrayed you on the Ten of Swords, that sold a good story. Magician energy. Hermit, who's now reflecting all in their head, introspecting about you being in the Six of Wands and your strength. Because whoever the Leo is, they in the community as well. And see, this was somebody's strength or a powerful ally. A Leo was somebody's powerful ally in this community. But they knew whoever you are. Now, the Queen of Swords here is why people are reflecting on you on the Six of Wands, watching you fucked up right now, is because you communicating the truth. That you were very honest. So that Leo is stressed out in despair because they didn't help you. Total and labor energy, they breadcrumb you. They did not help you. Okay? And whoever you are, your confidence, your determination, your tenacity, your drive, your vitality, your endurance here is killing people who wanted to control individuals. Because whoever you are, strength energy says that they were enjoying control over you while you were in a specific town, city, state, wherever you were. They were enjoying it. Can y'all hear me? I see it buffering, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Oh, gosh. Can y'all hear me? Are we good? Let me see if I don't see my hand. Okay, I see my hand moving. No, hold on. Yeah, I see it. I want to make sure my hand was moving so y'all can see me. Because I know how they do, right? So a Queen of Swords energy, you brutally honest, man or female, brutally honest, very intelligent, very wise. And this is why somebody is despair, because you talk to them. Now, this goes back to the doctor. Now, remember when I said the memory is that you talk to this doctor or somebody in this facility. And that's why this doctor's memory of you is that you were being very honest and they were being very honest with you. A mutual agreement, because this says communication was had in this facility with that official doctor. Okay? So you talk to the doctor. But people are toe up because you spoke the truth about everybody from your past, your siblings. Six of Cups now becomes your siblings. So your siblings and people that you were fond of. And it's hurting them because they're finding out that maybe listening to you, I don't know just yet, is that you were fond of these people in the past that actually hurt you and went to these extremes to do whatever it is. Yeah, your family. So a Leo was your family's ally, a powerful ally that your family used, a Leo from your past. It's also someone that's in this facility as well. So this Leo has been in this doctor's office, or been in the facility. Because whoever the official is, confirmation on my phone, whoever the official is, it doesn't mean that they met the Leo, but they know, and that may be that security officer here, is that they allegedly saw this Leo within this facility, possibly with you, or they saw them talking to you in the facility. Okay? Whoever you are, this is your roar. This is your strength in your voice. Okay? Brutally honest. This male or female is brutally honest. And a Leo is in despair over a conversation that you had with them in the past. 6 of Cups, despair energy. You spoke to this Leo about something. Doesn't have to be a Leo, but there was communication with somebody in the past that they in despair about, that they stressed out about, because they didn't give you any help when you conversated with them and communicated about your family, about your past, or something that you was going through. They did not help on account of they were helping your family. Because they were getting some sort of fulfillment or satisfaction from your family. Page of Pentacles, some sort of money, stability. They were able to stabilize themselves by something that they did. Page of Pentacles. Now, baby, everybody's highly focused on you speaking truth on the 6 of Wands right now. Your family and a Leo. Page of Pentacles, studious, intent person, because whoever you are, you young. Page of Pentacles energy, at least you're younger than these individuals. And they are highly focused on whoever you are. Studious, intent person, focus. They are focused on you and what you're saying, because you're communicating the truth. Seem like when you departed, Knight of Wands energy, change of residence. You have been doing nothing but speaking the truth since you departed the area. Okay? Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Let me see. Give me one more. I didn't want to take long, but I had to break this down. Tell me what this official, give me this thought energy. What is this? What do I need to know? What else I need to see here? I know they all in despair that they may go to jail. Imprisonment here. Everybody in the community that was concealing, they all stressed out, miserable, deeply unhappy, stressed out, because they may end up going to confinement, imprisonment energy, going to jail. Maybe half of the people or some of the individuals, at least 20% is what I heard. Some of them have been to jail or they are in jail. Some of the people that originally was with something in this town, they are in jail. At least 20%. So it's only a couple of them. Okay? At least like 4 people. At least them been in jail. 5 people since something happened. 20%. And they're not getting help. But they're in despair because they got to quit. Pessimistic energy. Somebody could be taunting you because they're in that desperation energy. Despair talks about desperation. An act of urgency. Okay? 9 of Swords. They over here restless over you being this high priestess, male or female, with this sacred knowledge. This divine feminine here, you got knowledge out of this world. And people are miserable because you ended up being the high priestess that they try to conceal everything from, or divine masculine, and you ended up figuring out with your high priestess energy here, everything that they conceal. Now, this also tells me that Eastern Stars and Masons are involved. Now, the houses will also indicate that there's something about that here. Because this is education, wisdom, knowledge, sound judgment here, penetration. So everybody in despair because they feel like you penetrating their energy as they were doing you. And so they're restless and they can't sleep over you being this high priestess energy because guilt is heavily weighing on individuals. See, this detective is thinking about you as well. And being gifted. You haven't gotten a visit yet, but they may be coming in. But it's about this woman in the picture that they painted. And I'm hearing, my God, you are amazing. Something here about, my God, you are amazing. Because you haven't even gotten a visit yet, but you nailed it. You nailed it. What they figured out or what they found out. Temperance energy is how you are managing to be the high priestess. And there's a Sagittarius here that had a wish that they're guilty of, that they're in this anxiety over. Maybe they wanted to be you, the high priestess energy, because this says that your temperance, you are the earth angel. You are like, you are somebody's wish. You really somebody's wish. Not a cuss, but you an earth angel. And it's maybe how you managing something here. But what, let me see what's going on here. See, whatever it is, they didn't know that this was, maybe it started as a hobby or something. You being a psychic for some of y'all, whatever it is hidden talent. And now the sword says that's why they're in this anxiety energy, concern, and worry, because maybe they thought it was a hobby or it was hidden from individuals in the community. Okay. Now they restless, they sleeping in intervals. Nine of Swords energy. Oh, you're okay. So it could have started off as a hobby, Eight of Pentacles or something, because it's your new job. I mean, it's your self-employment, because it doesn't mean you work for somebody. Eight of Pentacles is self-improvement, self-employed, pioneer, entrepreneur, and your skills, mastering, repetition is the Eight of Pentacles. Consistent in what you're doing, ritual energy, doing it every single day. And you starting to master whatever this is here. I see the name Ray, R-R-A-Y. So somebody named Ray could be very significant. And then I heard Charlie. R-A-Y is what I see here. R-A-Y. So Ray, I see an F as well. I see Ram kind of. I see the letter K as well. Kind of. I see K. Two Y's in here. What that is. Okay, take what resonates, and that may be A. A-A-Y. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Nine of Swords energy. Okay, tell me what this, so everybody here is stressed out. Nine of Swords here, they quarreling and arguing over you being a high priestess energy or you having this sacred knowledge, even if you're male. And it's your education here, because something about education, yeah, Nine of Swords came back again. Ace of Swords is the truth. Okay? That they was on, look, Moon card came out. So this official is in their head about this deception that the community sold them, the lies here. And so this doctor is clarifying the secrets in this town, the deception that's running in this town, where they chain people to the city, or at least they try to confine someone to the city. But heavy on the deception, the town is in fear because they all lied to get someone locked up, to imprison you, to restrict you. And that's what this authority figure is thinking about, that they actually lied on a woman or a man, painted a good picture to imprison you, to hold you captive. And now people in fear, unless they wanted to enslave fear in you, because it looks like they try to make you be afraid of them or the community or something here. Officials. Because they utilize officials within the community, if I didn't mention that as well. Because there's now secrets about the officials within the community itself. So it would be people, a CO, somebody that works in the jail, a prison, the bank, somebody that works as an officer in the town that's also involved. Because this is a town of illusions. Remember I told you that's what Griffin is. That's why I was weary about moving to Griffin, Spalding County. When I would enter the county on one side on Experiment Road, it says town of illusion. It's like the town of illusions. And I did read this right in front of that sign. I would tell y'all. It says the street was called Experiment Street. And the sign, it was illusionist. Like the illusion, like here you are entering a town of illusion. And it was nothing but churches and lodges, Liquor stores is things that keep you in a low vibrational energy. And so the hair supply, the beauty supplies, the hair salon was called the Illusion, the Illusionist, but it's when you enter, when you just crossing out, you pass 7 counties before you come into Griffin. And so when you're right at the tip of Griffin and you entering on Experiment Street, coming down this way, you see a sign, but next to it is a church across the street and then a lodge. And it was something written on that church. It says a beacon of light. That was my clues then, and I came and told y'all about it. And I was like, wherever you at, it's a town of illusions. Once you enter, it's like Alice in Wonderland. And so when I went to do go around the town, I used to do readings for y'all, and I say you in Alice in Wonderland, because one part of the town actually was Alice in Wonderland, and it was a street. There was only signs. There was no speaking. It was only sign language in the town, in that specific part. But when you see the sign, it says Alice, and it say like Wonderland, Alice and Wonderland. And so I later found out more history about the town, that they did movies. It was a big time place where they used to do movies and like a lot of different things, y'all. Like an illusionist town. They had the capabilities of being the illusionist. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave that part right there. But this is what this is saying as well. This is illusion energy. The community is filled with illusionists, magician energy, trickery, trickster. The town is full of tricksters. Everybody's wearing a facade, because I heard trick or treat. So that is Halloween. Everybody is wearing a mask in this community. But this is what they utilize to strength energy, have control over the town or individuals. Now, 6 of Cups would indicate that there is a history, past life history, past life. There's things that's being found out about this town and their past life. Okay. So I heard plantation. So I don't know, plantation connected in this town, or maybe they house slaves or something. Trigger warning for those. So hangman energy, the fact that they sacrifice people. They sacrifice is in multiple different ways. They don't have to unalive you to sacrifice you. It's more than one way to sacrifice you. Okay. So the hangman energy here is talking about some sort of sacrificing, but because they are in fear or something here, it's kind of like scared straight. It's kind of like they wanted to break you, but you couldn't be broken. Looks like you breaking everybody because they in despair. Because they were celebrating 4 Wands energy. There's a celebration coming in. Everybody about to see it. Because the hangman energy is like breaking bad patterns, metamorphosis energy. But it was saying that they were imprisoning you to teach you a lesson, to everything that they did to you. It's like they was trying to break you and rebuild you. Something like that. All right. This is deep reading. So he's finding out, long story short, that this community was lying and concealing. There's somebody that's going to have to surrender within the community here because of this Queen of Pentacles, or a mother, because of their partnership to a Pentacle, to a Cups. Because see, now the authority is putting the pieces to the puzzle together. You see this here? And that board back there? This is somebody going back here, and he's putting all of the pieces. This is connection. Putting all the pieces to the puzzle together. About what he's learning about the doctor, but within the town itself. And how they take an oath. It's like they all take an oath to lie. Because this is an oath, commitment, connection, unity, union. And that's the community energy, a union. Like union workers. And so they all swear under oath in a weird ass way to do what it is that they do to individuals that live within a town. Justice energy would indicate that there's secrets surrounding the justice system. Okay, that the justice system allegedly is involved, and they had something to do with the Six of Wands energy, just like Griffin did me and put me on Facebook. Okay, so the town has a lot to do with that as well. But the moon says that the legal department, the judicial system, is corrupt. For sure, with the moon being illusions and a magician selling good stories. Six of Wands is showboy, showgirl energy. Everybody's like an actor. Magician energy. Everybody's acting. Everybody's playing some sort of role. Everybody's playing a role. Even the judges. They all play a role. Everybody has a role to play to make this community move. Okay? Even death is there. Devil energy here. They worship the devil or something. They do something here up under the sun with the devil. It's definitely controversy here. There's also self-punishment within this community. Everybody's beating themselves up. They do run a Truman show. And so they're all actors. So you would see filming crews. Six of Wands would indicate filming crews. Because I keep seeing that orange cord in the road. And so an orange cord is kind of like, I used to work in the filming business as well. And so I learned they have like specific cords. So whatever it is here, there's something about Six of Wands here. The town is online. The town, the judges, the courtroom was being filmed. Okay? Because see, the justice and the Six of Wands would say that they're online. The court is online. The whole community is online. They're all making some sort of unexpected income. Like they kind of like, this a show or something. Straight up, like a show. There's a show here. They was putting on a show, but it's really a show. Let me get this deck real quick, y'all. An earth sign gonna be very significant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Is somebody here that was, because see, look, remember when I said infrastructure, they started to gain, the town changed. Six of Wands says that they got fame, recognition, promotion for doing whatever it is that they did to you. And an earth sign gonna be very significant. An earth sign is confused here about something here they lost. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, clown energy here. This earth sign could be feeling like a clown, appearance, humiliation, and feeling ashamed. Because what they did for fame and fortune and recognition here was wrong. Because a child was being exploited and a child was also confined, imprisonment energy. So a child records also is here as well. So now this doctor's memory of you is whoever you are, you came in with a child and they talk to you with a child. Earth sign been putting on a facade, a people pleaser, hiding the motives here and weird behavior because of the truth coming out on the Six of Wands energy here. Scorpio could be here as well, but the death energy here is something here. Let me see what's going on in that meeting. I'm going to come back to it because see, look, there's a call coming in. Somebody might try to reach out to somebody here, expressing conversation. They want you to unblock them. Somebody, an earth sign, want to talk to somebody. Because you humiliating them by speaking truth about what they did in the partnerships that they had. So that main male could have been an earth sign, that okay, an air sign. Somebody want to call an earth sign. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be one to call an earth sign. I mean, an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Because of this evidence here regarding this air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the Gemini, Libra. Because whoever this is somebody here that has a criminal history. And they trying to avoid 12, but the deed was already done. Whatever they did to whoever you are. Okay? Somebody could be wanting to unalive themselves because the Ten of Swords, despair and death, they could feel that pressure that they may want to unalive themselves for what they did and the links and the extents that they went through. The links they went through to do whatever this is to you, and involving so many people. Death, yeah, devil energy. I told you. Somebody not thinking right. Somebody here is so depressed, mentally unstable right now. They could try to unalive themselves. Death and the devil energy, mentally unstable for that money. Ten of Pentacles, family members, because they got rich or they got a lot of money off of doing whatever it is to whoever you are. Now the death energy is they got to let go. Somebody is severe ill. Death and the devil is severely ill. Could be mentally, because the devil is, they severely mentally unstable. They don't have to be body sick, but they are, it looks like it, because that's what they're finding out with somebody's records, is that somebody here is mentally, severely mentally unstable, but they also have a sickness. 10 of Wands, something to do with their blood pressure, because I heard 10 of Wands. So 10 of Wands is their blood pressure. They have blood pressure problems, but they also mentally unstable. The devil. And it's the self-punishment. Somebody beating themselves up. Maybe it's Scorpio, somebody. At least they're beating themselves up because they failed. Death energy is failure, endings. Over that money. Said a Scorpio and an inheritance is going to be very significant. So a Scorpio got an inheritance, or a Scorpio and their family inheritance. Somebody beating themselves up in that devil energy because somebody was obsessed with this inheritance, some sort of money. A lot of money. A Scorpio or somebody in their family, they was obsessed with this money, getting rich, getting your family money, or an inheritance. It's definitely there. Okay? Now these folks got criminal histories here, and it's evidence here. So now this is saying that this detective or whoever this official is, they're getting evidence here. That somebody here got a criminal history. Now this individual knows why people are avoiding them, and that message energy on that phone call in the coffin was a answer and hang up, a call hanging up. So now he's figuring out why people are hanging up or D&D in the calls. Do not disturb his calls or something, and won't respond. Because the Two of Cups, he putting the connection together. That, oh, this is why you avoiding me. Prior, they were all talking and everybody was all willing to talk to the law. But now everybody is some sort of avoidance energy because somebody has a criminal history. And see, avoiding 12 would go into that phone call, that message in the coffin. They avoided 12 because maybe they know that they talk to this hospital, or they just feel weird. Because the devil energy here, somebody fired up and furious here. Okay? Very angry, overwhelming thoughts because they got a criminal history, kind of like they beating themselves up like the devil energy. Self-punishment, controversy, because they have a criminal history. And they did it for this riches. 6 of Wands, fame and fortune. So that's the hangman energy. Fame and fortune. The town even played a part for fame and fortune. All right, y'all, I'm going to wrap this up. I could have go further. Heavy on the jealousy energy, but I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to save part of this. We can do a part 2 on it, because I could go further on the reading, but I'm going to leave it. I'm about to go over to Oshun Talk Radio. Hopefully, y'all got some informative information, but it looks like he's wrapping things up because he's putting this puzzle together. And somebody that's in that devil energy is reminiscing on you, looking back at pictures here for the good times. Because I'm hearing my song Al, is it Al Green, For the Good Times? Because I'm hearing him singing For the Good Times. So whatever it is, somebody is thinking about you and dwelling, your family and somebody else. Because everybody did play the role for fame and fortune. 6 of Wands, showboy, showgirl energy. For promotion, for attention, for subs, for likes, for celebrity status, to go viral for that moment. The pathway energy is 2 years, roughly 4 years, 2 to 4 years. And so they got a fame and fortune. They got fame and fortune for the last 2 to 4 years, but the town was able to undergo changes as well. The town got a makeover for 2 to 4 years because they inherited a lot of money from what it is that they did to you and possibly other people, but for specifically, it's a woman. You made everybody a lot of money, girl. Now, I know what's happening to masculines, but this is a mother and a child, and they made a lot of money off a mother and a child, and your family should be ashamed of themselves, okay, for what they did to whoever you are, but you're about to get away. See somebody pregnant. Look, mother figure energy. I told you, mother figure. Pregnancy, entrapment, conceiving. So somebody is pregnant. And Virgo, I'm looking at Virgo. So a Virgo or somebody you know, you familiar with pregnant, but a mother figure is here. And there's changes because family all over this. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Let me tell you, several properties. Have you in the community undergoing changes? But there's several specific properties connected to the family, possibly. Family room, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. And then the house. At least 4 houses is going to be connected to your family. Or there's 4 houses he may be visiting that's connected to specific families that you are familiar with. Okay? Heavy on somebody being very guarded here. Somebody could be wanting to change their life and come back towards you. But they know you're guarded because of the past trauma, building walls, defensive, whoever that pregnant person is. Look like they want to come back into your energy and say that they changed. Or perhaps you changed. But they know that you're guarded because it's the past returning. And you guarded against any advancements towards you because you know what they did to you. There is a family meeting that changed this pregnant person and making them want to come towards you, because there was a meeting here, a family meeting with a lawyer or whoever that has this pregnancy, this person pregnant, wanting to come towards you. But they know that you guarded, and it has to do with a family home or a house. Yeah, confirmation. They want to give you confirmation. This is some sort of confirmation about something, about the downloads you've been receiving. But it could be just trying to give you confirmation about these downloads you've been receiving. Because it says visiting you and a deadline. Somebody here on a deadline, so they want to come towards you very soon. Okay, running out of time here. Time running out, on edge, intervention. Can't wait any longer. Somebody has to come towards you. Why? Because somebody was a third party as well. The other woman. This person that's pregnant was the other woman or somebody. This Virgo was the other woman or somebody that you was allegedly with that was involved. I don't know if it's that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or the Leo. But it's somebody here, or Scorpio. Sorry, I mentioned Scorpio as well. Because they was a third party and sneaky energy, fake profile. So everybody watching you, fake profile, hiding themselves, plotting. Social media, a water sign definitely as well. So Scorpio staying corrected as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Moon energy, Pisces going to be very significant, and the Scorpio going to be very specific as well. Now, there's a famous Pisces here as well. 6 of Wands. I don't know if you dreamed about that person. Remember I keep telling y'all about that famous celebrity, that Pisces? Man, I can't never forget the dreams. That man was in my dreams 4 times. And that's thing I know he's famous. I saw him 4 times, and I remember the dreams like it was yesterday. Because he was just sitting there in that chair, and then like a lazy boy. Whatever, we ain't going to talk about that. But I love y'all. Stay centered, stay grounded. I'm going to see y'all over on the other side in a few minutes. I'm going to drop a message for y'all. And I got to get up out of here. Me and my baby is going swimming. We're going to this little park. About to go get in this water, yo. So I got to go, y'all. Stay centered and stay grounded. Hopefully, I was able to get y'all some information that you could work with, as well as this detector, okay? So I love y'all. Continue to be that motivation you know you deserve. Everything else will always fall into place. I'm about to fall back in over here over at Oshun Talk Radio, though. So I'll see you on the other side, y'all. Checking out my antennas and telling you it's always love and light. Light and love, you guys. Howdy. What? A lot of people, I don't know what you cuss at. He said, get the fuck up if you cuss. Oh, Jackie got me laughing. Blue Star broke thin whore. Oh, Lord. I gotta go. Y'all are talking so much crap in there, but you already know I feel you. I love real anyways. Love it like love. Howdy, y'all. Share this message, y'all, if it didn't resonate with you. If it did, still share it. It could resonate with the next person as well. Howdy.